Get ready for the action because we are diving straight into the Bengals news. The Bengals 2026 rookie class is hitting Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, where the players are connecting with airmen and military personnel, sharing stories, and getting some great photos with the Cudi and Bengals cheerleaders and autographs from the players. We also have some major predictions coming out, including an analyst's bold outlook for the 2026 season and insider thoughts on the future of Joe Burrow with the team. This is the story you need to know right now. Tenure with Joe Burrow on the field. And finally, we shift focus to the Raiders and their path back to the postseason. We break down exactly what the Las Vegas Raiders need to do to return to the NFL playoffs, focusing on Clint Kubiak's run game, the hiring of offensive line coach Rick Dennison, and the defensive strategy required to make Max Crosby's unit championship material. Don't miss this analysis, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for all the latest news. The Cincinnati Bengals recently hosted a visit from their 2026 rookie class to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, fostering connections between the players and military personnel. The day included shared meals, discussions about military experiences, and photo opportunities with airmen, Cudi, and the Bengals cheerleaders, who also received autographs. In the broader NFL landscape, discussions surrounding the Bengals' season outlook and quarterback Joe Burrow's future have captured attention. Bengals insider speculation suggests that the team is unlikely to move Burrow, citing his youth and talent, implying recent posturing was aimed at team improvement. Analysts are offering varied perspectives on the team's trajectory. One observer noted that the Bengals possess significant divisional continuity, including all 11 returning players and an explosive offense anchored by Burrow, suggesting they remain a strong contender for the Super Bowl, contingent on the rookies maintaining form. Conversely, another analysis pointed to an experienced backup option, Flacco, as a potential safety net. Regarding the season's schedule, one writer highlighted the importance of the home stretch. They suggested that if the Bengals manage a .500 record in the first half, the heavy concentration of home games in the latter half, particularly against teams like Kansas City and Baltimore, could significantly influence playoff positioning in December. With the 2026 schedule released, projections place the Bengals in the top half of the NFL power rankings, suggesting that a healthy Joe Burrow positions the team as a title contender. The team faces a critical stretch in 2026, highlighted by a period featuring a global stage and 2 national primetime games against top contenders, which could prove decisive for their season. Rapper Kid Cudi made a surprise appearance at the Cincinnati Bengals practice facility on Monday, following his recent tour stop in the city. The visit highlighted a friendly connection between the artist and the team, particularly quarterback Joe Burrow, with Cudi having named a song on his album, Intergalactic, after Burrow. This track is dedicated to the quarterback and features collaborators including Don Toliver, Steve Aoki, and Dot Da Genius. Kid Cudi was seen sporting a custom Bengals jersey with the number 84 while at practice, an image that was subsequently featured on the team's official Instagram. Cudi's recent activities include a performance at Riverbend Music Center on Saturday and a stop at a local Cincinnati restaurant, both of which he shared on his Instagram story. The rapper kicked off his Rebel Ragers tour in April, which included a run through 30 cities nationwide, with Cincinnati being one of the stops. The tour also featured notable guest appearances from artists such as Big Boy, A-Track, Me and You Umlaut, and Dot Da Genius. In a quiet offseason for many NFL franchises, the rankings season has brought scrutiny to Bengals head coach Zac Taylor, who has been placed among the 5 worst head coaches in the league, according to a recent NFL Daily podcast analysis. Greg Rosenthal ranked Taylor 28th overall in a 3-person review, alongside Jordan Rodrigue and Ollie Connolly. Taylor's tenure has been marked by inconsistency, with the Bengals finishing 6-11 last season and missing the playoffs for 3 consecutive years. Despite these results, the report notes that Taylor has demonstrated an ability to succeed when the front office provides defensive support to bolster the team's usually strong offense. While the Bengals have seen above-average performance when Joe Burrow is on the field over the last 3 years, their overall record in that span stands at 24-27. This performance has led to Taylor being ranked below first-time head coaches like Baltimore's Jesse Minter, 15th, and Buffalo's Joe Brady, 27th. Analysts suggest this ranking may be overly harsh, given that Minter and Brady have yet to establish long-term success at the NFL head coaching level, whereas Taylor has guided the Bengals to 2 AFC championship games and 1 AFC title. This assessment is seen as particularly relevant for the Bengals, as the team is reportedly investing heavily in the offseason and aiming to build the best team during the Burrow and Taylor era. Following the 2026 NFL Draft, Taylor expressed optimism about the team's current standing, emphasizing unity among players, coaches, personnel, and ownership. He stressed that the focus must now shift to execution, requiring significant work on the field, in the locker room, and off the field to maximize the potential of the talented group. The Las Vegas Raiders face a significant challenge in returning to NFL playoff contention, a goal that has remained elusive since their 2003 Super Bowl appearance. With only 3 wins last season, analysts suggest that reaching the postseason in 2026 would require an immense organizational turnaround. To break out of the AFC West basement, the Raiders must implement fundamental changes on both the offensive and defensive lines of scrimmage. On offense, the focus must shift toward a dominant running game. Fans are looking to replicate the success of Clint Kubiak's run game with the Seattle Seahawks, hoping to see Ashton Jeanty and the offensive line achieve similar results. The hiring of longtime offensive line coach Rick Dennison, known for orchestrating championship units, is seen as a crucial step to create necessary running lanes for Jeanty and Mike Washington Jr., emphasizing efficient ball control, lead building, and clock management. Defensively, stopping opposing offenses and generating turnovers is paramount. While Max Crosby is a key component, the defense needs reinforcements to support him. Players such as Adam Butler, Malcolm Kuntz, Cudi Pay, and Kieran Crawford are highlighted as potential defensive linemen capable of pushing the pocket and serving as strong run stoppers. The decision on which defensive linemen to deploy will rest with head coach Clint Kubiak and defensive coordinator Rob Leonard, as a dominant defensive line has historically been the key to championship success. Ultimately, the Raiders must establish control over both sides of the ball to become a viable playoff contender.